Good day, everyone. So we will discuss to you the roots of modern intelligence test by Alfred Binet. So before we start class, I have three scrambled words here. So here is the number 1, number 2, and number 3. Who wants to answer? Yes, for number 1, and for number 2 and 3. So for number 1, it's intelligence. Yes, you're correct. And for number 2, yes, you're correct. It's France. For number 3, yes, you're correct. It's scale. So class, do you think these words are related in our topic? Yes, very good. These words are related in our topic because our topic for today is Roots of Modern Intelligence test by Alfred Binet. Who is Alfred Binet? Alfred Binet was a French psychologist best remembered for developing the first widely used intelligence test. The test originated after the French government commissioned Binet to develop an instrument that could identify school kids that needed remedial studies. With his collaboration, Binet-Simon, they created the Binet-Simon intelligence scale. Binet and Binet-Simon developed a series of tests designed to assess mental abilities rather than focused on learned information such as math and reading. Binet instead concentrated on other mental abilities such as attention and memory. The scale they developed became known as the Binet-Simon intelligence scale. Modern intelligence tests have their roots in France in the 1890s. Alfred Binet, aided by Binet-Simon, was hired by government officials in Paris to devise tests to identify which children would not benefit from regular classes and therefore should be placed in special classes to receive special training. Even then, someone had prospectively noticed that teachers' judgments of students' ability sometimes were biased by such traits as docility, neatness, and social skills. Because they too quiet, too violent, or had speech, hearing, or visual impairment. Some children were placed in special schools for the mentally impaired. A direct IQ test was desperately needed. And Binet tried a number of tests that failed. It seems that the normal students and the dull students were not particularly different in hand quizzing strength, hand speed in moving 50 centimeter, the amount of pressure on the forehead that caused pain, detecting differences in handheld weights, reaction time to sounds, or in naming colors. He began to see results when he tested people's capacity to pay attention, remember things, make decisions, reasons, and comprehend things. And the test will divide students who were assessed by their teachers to be of varying intelligence levels.
Good day everyone, my name is Dexter B. O'Hara. I'm the second reporter. I will continue the report of my partner, Miss Kinal. The Stanford-Binet Intelligence Scale, or more commonly, the Stanford-Binet, is an individually administered intelligence test that was revised from the original Binet-Simon scale by Lewis Terman, a psychologist at Stanford University. The Stanford-Binet Intelligence Scale is now on its 5th edition and was released in 2003. It is a cognitive ability and intelligence test that is used to diagnose developmental or intellectual deficiencies in young children. The test measures 5 weighted factors and consists of both verbal and non-verbal subtests. The 5 factors being tested are knowledge, quantitative, reasoning, visual spatial processing, working memory, and fluid reasoning. This is the example of Stanford Binet Intelligence Scale. Genius over 140, very superior 120 to 139, superior 110 to 119, average 90 to 109, dull 80 to 89, borderline deficiency 70 to 79, moron 50 to 69, imbecile 20 to 49, and idiot is below 20. That is the Stanford Binet Intelligence Scale. And now let's go to their observation. Binet and Simon's observation. Number 1, for a given age, normal children could accomplish a specific level of tasks, but retarded children were less able to. In this test, the children with normal intelligence passed the exam, while those retarded, majority of them did not pass it. Number 2, the older the children got, the further they could go through the series of exam. The age of the children has a big factor in this exam. Number 3, even retarded children could progress with age. What's the meaning of this? These retarded children can progress, but they still lag with the normal children in terms of performance level. That's what they observed in this exam they did. One of Binet's significant notion was mental age. The concept that children grows in intelligence, that any given child may be at the proper stage intellectually for his or her years, or else measurably ahead or behind. A related notion is that at any given age level, children who learn the most do so partly because of greater intelligence. In 1890, noted American psychologist James McIntyre called for the development of tests that would measure mental ability. Stanley 1978a. His request was at least partly responsible for the immediate favorable receptions to Binet test in America. In 1910, Goddard described the use of Binet's method to measure the intelligence of 400 or the feeble-minded New Jersey children, and in 1911, he summarized Binet's evaluation of 2,000 normal children. The transition from using the Binet's test with below-average children to employing them with normal and above-normal children thus was complete and successful. And that's the end of our report. I hope you learned something. By the way, this is your assessment. Alright, once again, thank you for listening and God bless to all of us. Bye-bye.